Hello friends. Welcome to the PowerBookSummaries YouTube channel. Just imagine living a life where every morning you wake up and live your dreams with open eyes. No boss, no financial tension, and enough money that not only can you do things for yourself, but also help others. This is the dream of every person who has the desire to do something big in life. But this dream is not reserved for just the lucky ones. It becomes a reality for those who see money not just as a tool, but as a powerful force, who want to live life on their own terms. Millionaire Money doesn't teach magic. It gives you the power to change your mindset. This book reveals how rich people think about money and where average people go wrong. The first lesson from this book is, stop being afraid of money. Most people either fear money or think it's evil. Since childhood, we've been taught that money can't buy happiness. But the truth is, money can buy freedom, peace, and time. If you want to become rich, you need to become friends with money. You must understand that money is a servant, not a master. And you need to put this servant to work for you, not chase after it. The book says the first step to becoming wealthy is financial education. Do you know why your money stays stuck in the bank? Do you understand how inflation reduces your money's value each year? Do you know how a rich person's wealth grows overnight, while an average person works day and night and still struggles? It's all about mindset. Rich people invest their money. They identify every opportunity where money can grow itself. On the other hand, average people save money thinking it's the safest way. But saving alone won't make you rich. Saving is important, but what's even more important is where and how you invest that money. Millionaire Money teaches that if you want money to work for you, you must first develop a business mindset. This mindset believes that money is unlimited in the world, but only a few know how to attract it. The simple rule is, give value and take money. The more problems you solve for others, the more money will come to you. And that's the foundation of every successful business. This book explains that earning money is a skill, just like driving a car or learning a language. You can learn how to earn, but for that you must let go of old beliefs like money is evil. Money only comes through hard work. These beliefs trap your mind. No matter how hard you try, you can never become rich if you hold on to them. The second big lesson this book teaches is, don't limit your income. Most people depend on a fixed salary, thinking small annual raises will improve their life. But rich people know, if your income is capped, your growth stops. That's why they create multiple income streams, like real estate, stocks, digital products, online courses, and business partnerships. When you have multiple sources of income, you're not dependent on just one path. And that is where financial freedom begins. Rich people view everything from an investment perspective. Every expense is part of a plan. They know what adds value to them and what only drains money. That's why they also invest their time and energy wisely. Millionaire Money also emphasizes the importance of tracking your money. An average person keeps spending every month without knowing where the money is going. But a rich person tracks every rupee. They review daily. Where can I cut unnecessary spending? Where is my money being used wisely? And where is it being wasted? One extremely important idea from this book is financial blueprint. Every person has a mental map about money. This blueprint is shaped by childhood, society, school, and family. If your blueprint is wired for poverty, then no matter how much money you earn, it won't last long. That's why the first step is to update your blueprint. Design it based on a millionaire mindset. Ask yourself daily, is my thinking pushing me forward or holding me back? Do I fear money or try to understand it? Do I fear risks or see them as learning opportunities? Do I fear failure or treat it as a stepping stone? The book also suggests, see yourself as a company with 4 departments: income generation, investment, savings, learning if these 4 departments work efficiently. You're walking the path of a millionaire mindset. Another core principle repeated in this book is invest in yourself, in your skills, your knowledge, your health, and your network. Because your real wealth isn't just money, it's the thinking that attracts money, the ability to spot opportunities, and the mindset that finds a way, even in tough situations. Now imagine if you had to start your life all over again. From scratch today, would you have a mind that could earn millions again? Is your thinking strong enough to become rich again without any support? That's the real test of a millionaire mindset. Millionaire Money teaches that truly rich people don't just rely on money, they build systems. They know how to operate those systems. Even if they lose everything, they can rise again because they didn't just make money, they built value networks and skills. One profound truth from the book: money stays where there is the wisdom to manage it. Many people win lotteries or inherit sudden wealth, but within a few years they end up back where they started. Why? Because they had money, but not the understanding to handle it. So if you truly want to become a millionaire, first, make yourself worthy of money. The book suggests spend time daily on financial learning. No major change happens overnight. Small decisions every day lead to big results. Even if you spend just 10 minutes a day reading about money, in 1 year, your mindset and understanding will transform to a new level. Now let's talk about the habit every rich person shares: discipline and delayed gratification, meaning self-control and choosing long-term success over instant pleasure. An average person sees a sale and buys instantly. But a rich person asks, do I really need this? Will this increase my value, or am I just buying this for temporary happiness? Millionaire Money also teaches that true strength lies in the person who can control their desires. Who knows that today's small joy can kill tomorrow's big goals? That's why wealthy people plan. They plan every expense and every investment thoughtfully. The book also says, rich people leverage everything. They twist every situation in a way that it benefits them. They leverage time, meaning they build systems like digital products, online businesses, or automated investments that make money even when they're not working. They leverage people. They build teams so they don't do everything themselves, but use the power of a group to achieve massive goals. Another critical lesson from Millionaire Money: understand the value of your time. Every day, every hour is priceless. If you're spending your time on TV, mobile, or social media, you are slowly losing your greatest asset. Because once time is gone, no money can bring it back. Rich people treat each day like a project. Every morning they ask themselves, what can I do today to increase my value? What action will bring me closer to my goals? That's why every part of their day is purpose-driven, whether it's learning, investing, networking, or gaining new skills. The book also says, if you want to keep money with you, then first surround yourself with people who think positively about money. Our environment shapes our mindset. If you spend time with negative people who always complain about lack of money, then you will never become rich, no matter how hard you try. So, one simple rule to get rich: change your environment. Start spending time with people who talk about growth, who take risks, who inspire you to move forward. When you do this, your mindset will gradually shift. Now let's discuss something most people never do, and that's what holds them back: goal setting. If you don't know what your financial goal is, you can never become rich. Your mind will keep running in random directions every day. So first, define a clear goal for yourself. How much money do you want to earn? In how many years? With what skills? And through what path? Millionaire Money teaches that if your goal isn't clear, the path remains blurry. But when the path is visible, walking it becomes easy. So make a goal, break it into smaller steps, and take one step each day to move closer to your destination. Now let's say you've made your goal. You even have a plan, but is that enough? No. Because until you take massive action, No book, no guru can help you. So the most important thing is, take massive action every day, consistently, whether or not results are visible. Those who adopt a millionaire mindset don't focus on results, they focus on the process. They know that if they keep doing the right things every day, the results will come naturally. But if they keep chasing only the results, they'll lose sight of the path. That's why it's important to take action every single day, big or small. But take action, because small steps together lead to big destinations. This is the real secret of those who rise from nothing, who go from the ground to the skies. Now let's talk about one of the biggest mistakes people make: comparison. When you walk by watching others, you can never carve your own path. That's why the book says, focus only on your own journey, because every person starts at a different point. Everyone's resources and circumstances are different. Millionaire Money says, if you want to be rich, the first thing you need to do is trust yourself. Identify your strengths and build your money and efforts around those strengths. When you work based on your strengths, you do something that gives you both joy and money. Now the final and most important lesson in this part is gratitude. Rich people don't just count their money, they are thankful for everything they have. This attitude gives them the power to give more. Because when you express gratitude for what you have, the universe gives you more. So every morning, express gratitude for what you already have, whether it's health, family, knowledge, or even a small success. This habit builds a positive vibe inside you that keeps you growing consistently. Now, imagine a person who waits for their salary every month, and the moment money comes in, it's spent right away. Can that person ever become rich? No, because they don't actually earn money, they just let it pass through their hands. That's the biggest difference between a common person and someone with a millionaire mindset. Millionaires run their money like racehorses. Every rupee works on their behalf. Millionaire Money says you must learn to make money work for you. Because if you keep working for money your whole life, you'll always be exhausted. But if you learn how to make money work for you, it will become your greatest asset. That's why wealthy people think about investments first, not expenses. Whenever money comes in, the first thing they do is invest it in a way that it creates more money. Another powerful idea from this book is the 3-account rule. Develop a habit of dividing your income into 3 parts. Essential expenses. Investments. Learning. When common people get money, they often spend it all. But those who truly want to become rich follow this system, because it gradually builds a massive fortune. Now let's talk about the fear that holds most people back. The fear of loss. Everyone wants to invest and make profits, but no one wants to take a loss. Millionaire Money teaches that waiting for perfect profit guarantees nothing. Every investment, business, and challenge comes with risk, and understanding that risk and working with it is the real game. That's why rich people are not afraid of taking risks. They learn to manage risks. They educate themselves first, make informed decisions, and then, whether the step is small or big, they always take action. Whereas average people keep thinking and thinking until the opportunity slips away. Now imagine if you had to become a millionaire a year from now. Would you keep doing the same things you're doing today? No, because the methods that haven't worked so far won't work in the future either. So you must change your thinking, your habits, and your decisions completely. And this is where the real transformation begins. The book says, ask yourself one question every day. Is anything I'm doing today making me rich? If the answer is no, then that day is wasted. And wasted days create a wasted life. So every day, do something that increases your value. Whether it's learning a new skill, gaining financial knowledge, or reading about successful people. Now, let's talk about time management, because the real way to make money is by using your time where it gives the highest return. Rich people spend their time only on high return activities. They avoid useless meetings, unnecessary phone calls, and social media distractions. They connect every minute to their goal. Millionaire Money says, the stronger your focus, the more money will stay with you. Because when your attention gets scattered, your decisions weaken. And weak decisions scatter your wealth. That's why a true millionaire mindset is one that controls its focus with discipline every day. Now, suppose you have an idea, the drive, the passion, but you're alone. What will you do? The book says, networking is the biggest wealth. A good network connects you to the right people who can give you opportunities, guidance, and help turn your ideas into reality. That's why rich people strengthen their network daily. They attend conferences, seminars, join online groups, speak with mentors, because they know one person alone can't go very far, but a team can move mountains. So if you want to be rich, start by building a strong network. Another essential point the book highlights is emotional control. A rich person stays calm even when the market crashes. They remain disciplined even after a big loss, because they know decisions must be made with logic, not emotion. And that's what sets them apart from average people. If you keep making decisions based on fear or greed, your decisions will be wrong. And wrong decisions lead to losses. That's why it's important to learn how to control your emotions and make cool, rational choices, no matter what the situation. Millionaire Money says, every millionaire has a vision. A dream so big, it gives them a reason to wake up every morning. That dream gives them the strength to work hard, and eventually, that dream becomes their identity. So if you want to be a millionaire, create a vision inside you that pulls you forward every day, that lifts you above pain and gives you courage. Even when the world is against you, the book keeps repeating, money is just a medium. The real game is in your mindset. If you can expand your thinking, you can expand your world. Because the real world is not what you see outside. It's what you feel inside. And the day you win internally, the external victories will follow in time. Now let's talk about the mistakes people make and later regret. The first mistake. People focus only on saving and forget investing. But savings only help you survive. It's investing that helps you become wealthy. Second mistake. People don't spend money on self-growth. They see learning as an expense when in fact, it's the biggest investment of all. Third mistake. They depend on only one source of income, while rich people build multiple sources, so even if one stops, the others keep running. So if you also want to become rich, never forget these three things. And now, finally, one truth you must plant deep inside your heart. Wealth doesn't come from the outside, it grows from within. First your thinking changes, then your habits change, then your decisions change, and finally, your life transforms. So if you're still waiting for the perfect moment, know that the real moment is now. This is the time to change your mindset and start a new journey. Now let's talk about the foundation of wealth, habits. Yes, those small things you do every single day. They either lead you toward success or gradually drag you toward failure. Millionaire Money clearly says, your habits define your future. You become what you do every day. So if you want to become a millionaire, you must start by transforming your habits. Waking up late, living the day without a plan, spending aimlessly, and being lost in TV and mobile. These habits will leave you exactly where you are today. But if you start waking up early, set daily goals, read books, and track your expenses, these very habits will slowly change your life. Rich people know what they do daily creates the result they get. That's why they live every day like a mission. They know their time is their most valuable resource, and they don't waste it. They learn every day, build something new every day, and strive every day to become a better version of themselves. Now, one crucial question: does money come only from hard work? The answer is no. Because if hard work was everything, laborers would be the richest people on earth. The book says, hard work is important, but smart work, working with strategy and direction, is even more important. If you're working non-stop, but your work isn't scalable, doesn't generate passive income, or doesn't grow with time, then despite your hard work, you'll stay stuck. So it's essential to find or create work that brings you freedom with time. Millionaire Money says that true wealth begins the moment you learn to generate passive income, because only then do you have time and freedom together. There are many ways to build passive income: investing in property, stock market investments, digital products, online courses, affiliate marketing, and more. But for that, you need to prepare yourself first. You need to understand the field, do proper research, make a plan, and then take action. Because if you jump in without preparation, you may suffer losses. And the only way to avoid losses is to keep learning every day. Now let's talk about financial education, which is the backbone of this book. What's more important than the money you earn is the knowledge of how to manage money. Many people earn lakhs, but they don't know how to handle, grow, or protect it. Millionaire Money says, if you invest just a little bit each month in your financial education, it will give you massive returns. Books, courses, seminars, mentors. Whatever suits you, invest your time and money there. Because this is what takes you to the world where wealth is no longer a dream, but a reality. Another amazing concept from the book is delayed gratification, the joy that comes later. Most people want instant pleasure, fun now, vacation now, expensive phone now, new car now. And in doing so, they drain their savings. But rich people know that a little sacrifice now can bring huge rewards later. So they control today to make tomorrow grand. They avoid unnecessary spending, stay away from showing off, and make decisions wisely. And when the time is right, those same people live a real luxury life, while others are just pretending. Here's another deep truth that'll touch your heart. Wealth is created in the mind first, then in reality. If you start believing you deserve a big life, your mind starts showing you opportunities you never noticed before. This is a psychological trick, also known as the law of attraction. But it doesn't work by thinking alone. You have to work for it too. And when thought and action come together, magic happens. Millionaire Money teaches you, don't think small. Tell yourself every day, I deserve to be rich. I can achieve everything I dream of. Then take action every day with that belief. Even if it's small, do something daily that brings you closer to your goal. Let's now talk about goal setting, because no ship sails without a destination. If you don't know where you're going, no path can get you there. The book says, write down your goals, review them often, break them into small parts, and take one step each day to achieve them. Goals give you direction, energy, and focus. Most importantly, they set you apart from the crowd living aimlessly. So if you truly want to become a millionaire, set your goals today. Now another crucial aspect many forget: health. Because even if you get all the money in the world, if your body breaks down, what's the point? That's why rich people prioritize their health. They eat well, exercise, meditate, and strengthen themselves physically and mentally every day. They know only if the body supports you can you enjoy life. Otherwise, even with everything, you have nothing. So if you want to be rich, don't ignore your health. Now finally, what should you start doing from today to begin your journey to wealth? Change your mindset. Believe you deserve it. Learn something new every day. Control your expenses and prioritize investments. Build a strong network. Connect with people who uplift you. Take daily action, because no dream becomes reality without action. Millionaire Money is not a magic wand, but it is a roadmap that can take you to a life where every day is vibrant, where money works for you, and where you are free to live your life on your terms. Now the decision is yours. Will you begin that journey? Will you improve yourself a little every day? Will you adopt the mindset that takes you from ordinary to extraordinary? If yes, then nothing can stop you. Because your mindset is your true power. And when this power awakens, the world starts to bend in your favor. Let's now talk about what makes wealth sustainable, and that is service. Yes, the spirit of giving. The richest people in the world aren't rich just because they mastered money, but because they add value to others. They improve lives. Millionaire Money says, if you want to earn money, first ask, what can I give people? What problems can I solve? What pain can I relieve? Because when you start solving people's problems, money comes automatically. Money is simply a reward for the impact you've made. You inspired someone. You saved someone's time. You taught or helped someone. You created value. The book says, look at your product or service from this lens. Is it truly helping someone? Is it bringing positive change in their life? If yes, then you are thinking like a true millionaire. Now, let's address the biggest wall between you and wealth: fear. The book repeats, fear is an illusion. It's a barrier built by our mind to keep us in our comfort zone. But if you want to be rich, you must challenge that fear every day. You can't eliminate fear, but you can face it. Every time you do something that scares you, your confidence grows. And when confidence grows, opportunities appear. Doors open and your personality strengthens. So if you're afraid of starting a new business idea, afraid of investing, afraid to talk to people, remember that fear is your greatest teacher. Don't ignore it. Don't run from it. Face it. Now let's conclude with the most important principle, the one without which no wealth can last: gratitude. The book says, if you don't express gratitude daily for what you have, you reduce the chance of receiving more. When you wake up each morning and realize you have life, health, and opportunity, your mind thinks positively. And when your mind is positive, it seeks out new opportunities, rises above negativity, and walks toward success. Millionaire Money teaches, gratitude is not just an emotion, it's energy. It sends a message to the universe that you are ready. And when the universe sees that you can be happy with small things, it starts sending you big gifts. Now the final point, wealth is not just for you. It's for your family, your community, and your future generations. The book says, a true millionaire is one who leaves something behind for their next generation. Not just money, but mindset, habits, and vision. Your wealth is incomplete until you use it for good, until you create something meaningful, until you help someone build a better life. That's the real purpose of becoming a millionaire, to rise yourself and lift others with you. Now here's a final action plan for your millionaire journey. First, make a promise to yourself. From now on, never make decisions without thought. Live every day according to your goals. Wake up every morning and say, I deserve a life of freedom, prosperity, and peace. Build one new habit daily. Whether it's waking up early, staying off the phone, reading books, or starting a savings plan. Every small change brings a big difference. Review your expenses weekly. Track where your money is going and where it can come from. Divide your income, save some, invest some, learn with some, enjoy with some, but never waste it. Learn a new skill every month to increase your value. The world is changing fast. Those who don't learn get left behind. So keep updating yourself. Keep upgrading yourself. Set one big goal every year. Something that scares you, challenges you, pulls you out of your comfort zone. When you achieve it, your confidence will skyrocket. And most importantly, remind yourself every day, I can do what others don't even dare to think. I can walk the hard path that leads to freedom and wealth. The book gives you the map, but you must walk the path. It gives you ideas, but you must take the steps. It gives you inspiration, but the struggles will be yours. So now it's time to begin a new chapter, to start a new life, to embrace a new mindset, a journey that isn't just about money, but about identity, balance, and true happiness. Now think, are you ready? Are you truly prepared to commit to that millionaire life? If yes, then nothing can stop you, because when your mindset changes, your world changes. When your habits change, your results change. When your fears break, your wings spread. And when you rise, the universe rises with you. That's the real power of Millionaire Money. That's its final message. Wealth doesn't come from outside. It's born within you. And once you become rich from the inside, the outside world bows before you. If you like this book summary, be sure to like this video and leave a comment telling us, what's the first step you're going to take on your path to becoming a millionaire? And if you want to hear more such inspiring and life-changing summaries, then subscribe right now to PowerBookSummaries. Before you go, ask yourself this: do you live every day just to earn money? Or do you want a life where money serves you and you control your destiny? Think about it. See you in the next video. Thank you. Thank you.